Your hairstyle. 30 years of stank. Jutsu. Fist bump me.
Alright. That's right. We back at it. With the videos. Not the streaming. The videos. What's up, guys? These your boys, Kyle and Phil. And this is K&P's Comic Corner. Did that feel right?
That was nice.
Wasn't it?
That was nice. But we back again. This is Captain Marvel review / Easter egg. So we're gonna be hitting them with the Easter egg. We're gonna be hitting them with the Captain Marvel review. So first with the movie, my personal opinion on it, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I would say it's above average movie, but average Marvel movie.
I'll give you that one.
Yeah.
It ain't no Winter Soldier.
Nah, it's not no Winter Soldier. It's not no Civil War. It's definitely not no First Avengers. I love the First Avengers. That was so amazing.
So
Infinity War was also amazing.
Infinity War was still, oh man, Age of Ultron was lit.
It was okay.
It was adequate.
Yeah.
It was adequate. I love the introduction of Scarlet Witch and everything, but it was adequate compared. Like Infinity War, they went in. They pissed me off, but
they did.
But I understand why they did what they did. I don't accept it, but I understand.
It is what it is. We only got a couple more weeks.
You're right, bro.
For Endgame, because that new Endgame trailer was amazing. But, so you said you agree with me.
Oh, okay. My personal opinion, Captain Marvel. It was great. It was. Just personally loved it. I loved the actress they chose, Brie Larson. Impeccable as always.
A lot of people have been roasted.
I don't give a crap. Brie Larson was on it. She was on point. They
said her acting wasn't the best in that film.
No, the only reason Captain Marvel and Brie Larson been roasted because she's the first female-led movie for Marvel. That's exactly why. Because they, male activists have been roasting her for weeks on Rotten Tomatoes and everything. They was roasted from the get-go. So I don't want to hear none of that. She was great. She was great. So I thought she was good. I like it.
Stay focused.
That's exactly right. Stay focused, Philly.
Yeah.
Stay focused.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I gotta do. No, just stay focused. No. Stay focused. Oh, you gotta hit it with the stay focused, really. Stay focused. Alright. Yeah, but I thought it was a great movie. I thought it was all around great way to introduce certain aspects of the Marvel universe we ain't never seen before.
Yeah.
They don't really delve into the cosmic side of Marvel that much. They've only recently started to do it with Infinity War, with Guardians, and with the addition of Captain Marvel, and so it was all around a great introduction movie for Captain Marvel and certain aspects of the Marvel Universe that have been introduced into the MCU that I'm very looking forward to seeing how they further on that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's get into the Easter eggs of the movie. You were great, Brie Larson.
Great job.
Great job.
Oh yeah, and also what was great. First of all, Nick Fury's hairline. Clean. It was straight, pointed. Clean. It was great seeing him with the hairline. It was great. Alright. That was it. Alright, so the first Easter egg is Mar-Vell. You know what I'm saying? Mar-Vell, if you don't know who Mar-Vell is, that's the original Captain Marvel.
The OG.
Oh well. Captain Marvel comes from the name Mar-Vell, not the company Marvel.
It's just the Easter egg within the Easter egg.
Yeah. So Marvel obviously was the scientist in the movie. If you saw the movie, but anyway,
we gotta remember to put spoilers in the title.
Should I start over without it?
No. We just put spoilers in the title of the YouTube video.
Okay.
Yeah, because Amanda said we don't do that.
Oh, we don't.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
We gotta start doing that.
We gotta start doing that. Yeah. So that's basically what happens. You know, in the movie, in this movie, it has her as a scientist, and she does give Captain Marvel her abilities, but in the comics, it was more dramatic. It was more life or death. But yeah, that's Marvel for you.
Oh yeah, and also, Marvel was kind of there to train Carol in the comics, and, you know, for reason, you know, well, she died in the movie, sadly. But yeah. Go ahead.
Another Easter egg is Captain Marvel's binary mode, which is basically where Captain Marvel becomes one with her cosmic energy, and she just becomes like a sponge of just cosmic energy.
Yeah.
And basically her power is limitless for that period of time she is in binary mode.
Yeah, it also depends on how much energy she's absorbed before going into binary mode. It's like, you know, it basically becomes boundless, but it also sort of has its own limit. In a way.
Yeah. So it's like, basically, when she's in a normal mode, she sucks up cosmic energy slowly, right? But the cosmic energy, in a sense, creates a container. So the more cosmic energy she absorbed, the bigger the container for her new cosmic energy that she absorbs, which makes her even more powerful.
Man, look at this guy. Hitting it with the analogies. This guy is the analogy king right here.
Yeah.
Always hitting it with the sick analogies. Stay focused, Philly. Stay focused with that analogy. Them analogies. Stay focused.
You hit it with that, your hairstyle, word creation, create jutsu.
Alright.
That was an homage to somebody you don't know yet. Yeah, you do the Fury and the colors.
Oh, I thought you were gonna. You gotta still do.
Oh, you just want me to do all mine first?
Yeah. Go ahead and mark yours out.
All right. So the next one, the next Easter egg is Kelly Sue DeConnick. That's how you say it.
DeConnick. I don't know.
But basically, she was the author that revamped Captain Marvel. All right. So she is what made Carol Danvers, right?
Yeah, Carol Danvers.
Yeah, Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel today. So that happened in around 2012, where she just rewrote the whole Captain Marvel, passed the mantle of Captain Marvel over to Miss Marvel, who was Miss Marvel, which it was Carol Danvers.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, Captain Marvel, the original Marvel, was bought by DC like back in the 90s. So for a few, like almost a decade, there was no Captain Marvel in the Marvel comic books, and you know, Kelly DeConnick came over here and just decided, she wrote the story arc that transitioned, that whole situation there.
Yeah, so if you ever look at Captain Marvel, there's both DC and Marvel Captain Marvels. There's a lot of people who's actually had the title Captain Marvel, like a long list. So it's Captain Marvel. I wouldn't even say that Carol Danvers or Denvers, whatever her name is, Captain Marvel is the strongest Captain Marvel. I wouldn't even say that. But she's definitely one of the stronger Captain Marvels, for sure. So then we got the Supreme Intelligence. So that Easter egg was more apparent in the movie, and that was the lady that you would see in Carol Danvers' head. That you would also see that little blinking thing on her neck that would like sync her up with the Supreme Intelligence.
Oh no! The blue wires that it kind of looked like a symbiote type thing that was crawling around her body.
Yeah, but they would like
that
touch
was a dampener.
Yeah, they would touch the dampener though, and they'll light up, right? And then they'll zoom into her head. Unless I made that up in my mind.
I don't know. I thought it just kind of crawled into her nerve centers. I don't know.
Either way, That blue stuff is supreme intelligence. She was the one kind of blocking her memories, as well as helping control her and put her in the just put her in the right mindset to be in a kind of a dependent mindset. So she was basically supreme intelligence. She was taking over her mind.
Yeah. And go ahead and talk about it in the comic books.
Oh yeah. So in the comic books, supreme intelligence was like just a giant head. So I'm assuming she was still a giant head. They just didn't show it, or either they didn't go with the human head, the giant head, and they just went with something more humanoid that people can kind of relate to.
Well, in the movie, they kind of said like nobody saw the supreme intelligence's true form. It just showed up in the form of the person that you admire the most. Yeah, so every person that connected with the supreme intelligence saw somebody different, not just the female character. That was just who Carol always saw, which was Marvel.
Yeah, aka the scientist.
Yeah.
Who inspired her to be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's rewind it. Go ahead.
Oh, so the final Easter egg on my end is Monica Rambeau.
Man, he was so excited when he found out who this was. He was too amped up.
Look at the smile on my face. I am filled with excitement.
That's that Rock Lee smile. That's that focus. He's staying focused. You don't like how you heard take a constipated shit.
I got another YouTube, but we'll wait. So if you don't know who Monica Rambeau is, that's Spectrum. Basically one of the strongest Marvel characters. I would even say superheroes created.
Yeah, and also she has been one of the other Captain Marvels.
Yeah, she's also been a Captain Marvel. So really, I mean, in the comic books, Monica Rambeau and Danvers, they are like the same age. But in the movie, Monica, she was the little girl to what's her name?
I don't know. I can't remember. Carol's best friend.
Yeah, her best friend.
Yeah.
Like in because we thought the best friend maybe would turn into somebody, because they gave her like a, I don't know, she just kind of felt like she was a superhero.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. But she felt under. Did you
underplay.
even know who the actress was? Because I didn't.
No.
I feel like they're trying to Hugh Jackman her or somebody. Like how because the Hugh Jackman before he was Wolverine, he was just Hugh Jackman.
Yeah.
I feel like they were trying to do that with her. I feel like you're more likely to know that little girl than you are her.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. But she came out of nowhere.
She did. But they were both good actors.
Yeah.
Pretty good actors. So from there we're hoping that since this is, somewhat in the time frame, somewhat in the future with Infinity War, they're gone after not Infinity War, Endgame. After Endgame, or maybe somewhere in between Endgame, somewhere Spectrum's gonna get her movie, or Spectrum's gonna get some type of cameo.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
For something, because Spectrum is super dope. She has superpowers. I don't know. I kind of feel like we should, since she was in here, we should at some point make a video for her origins.
Oh yeah, we had her on the.
Was she?
She was on the Black History Month.
The list?
She was on the list.
No, it's not what did she make the cut though?
She didn't make the cut, but since we kind of cut back on that, we choose whoever the hell we want now.
That's
go
true.
through.
Yeah, sure. That's true. But yeah, Spectrum.
Yeah,
Just
I'm excited about that.
Spectrum is inside the MCU.
Yeah, but so is Adam Warlock, but we ain't see his ass.
They danced around Adam Warlock.
They danced around Warlock. He would have been, dude. If he was in Infinity War, if he shows up in Endgame, it's less. It's not very.
It's
likely.
Way less likely.
Yeah,
That's too much power.
It's too much. It's likely that he'll eventually show up like after Guardians 3 or in Guardians 3. And by the way, we are so happy that James Gunn was hired back. Did you not know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. James Gunn was hired back. Yeah. I forgot to talk to you about it. Yeah, he was hired back.
So the accusations weren't true.
I don't know what it was, but Disney got their stuff together. He's back. Batista's not talking about quitting no more. They go ahead for Guardians 3. I don't know what kind of contract they're giving James, whether it's just for 3 or, for any other movies afterwards.
Maybe one and done for him.
I don't know. It might not be. But all I know is that there was talk about him using characters from the Fox side and referencing them in 3 and possibly other movies because of the fact that, Guardians and cosmic characters from Fox's properties kind of go hand in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Like Silver Surfer, Galactus, the Galactus's heralds,
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah. So, anyway, that was just a little tidbit in there. Alright. So, this next Easter egg, I know a lot of people were feeling some type of way about it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I was.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
The
Hold
whole
on.
theater, bro.
But let me back up before we get to. Well, no, let me go ahead and do it. Yeah. So.
The whole theater we were in.
Yeah.
We're all upset.
Except for your girl.
Oh yeah. Except for my girl. But she didn't understand.
She didn't understand it. She didn't understand the significance. But I can only slightly forgive that. I can only slightly.
She's gonna watch this and like. You can only slightly fill up. Alright, bang.
You ain't gonna roll up though. You ain't gonna roll up. You ain't mad, is you? You ain't mad. Alright, then she roll up.
Yeah. I roll up, Philip.
Yeah. Anyway, you all know what we're talking about. Fury's Eye. Because everybody, and I mean everybody, has been waiting for what that means since, what happened to his eye. Since he showed up in Iron Man, his cameo at the end. This universe is a lot bigger than you know it, or whatever. So everybody's thinking, man, he about to get his eye cut out. He gonna get it. He gonna get the Thor treatment. Like
it's gonna be gruesome.
Yeah, it's gonna be gruesome and bloody.
Nasty.
Yeah.
Some veins popping. Something.
Yeah, getting tortured.
Yeah.
Shot to the eye. Something. The way his eye was looking in Winter Soldier, you was thinking it was something gruesome. Tell me why this man got scratched in the eye by a flurgan. The little cat, Goose.
Oh yeah, got scratched in the eye by an alien cat.
Yeah, that was supposedly, he was cool with. And they were still cool because he kept him afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, but only for the Tesseract.
Yeah.
Yeah. But still, claimed that the Kree tortured him when he wouldn't give up, I guess, the Tesseract or whatever. That's what he claimed, and that's when he started wearing the eye patch or whatever. Yeah, but that annoyed me because when you think of Nick Fury, you don't think of him getting scratched in the eye by a cat, and it turns out that bad.
Oh yeah, it was nasty.
It was nasty. He was just like, it's just a scratch. That's all it is. It's just a scratch. That's it. Just a little bit of blood. Oh, and you put a cold compress on it. That's it.
Oh my gosh. I know when they was making that scene, they were like, people would be pissed off.
They know the people were going to be pissed off.
They probably thought it was funny though.
It wasn't that funny.
They probably thought it was funny. I'm talking about the directors. Mm-hmm. Nick maybe thought it was funny. Mm-hmm. Everybody thought it was
You
funny.
mean Sam?
Was his character's Nick?
Yeah, his character's Nick, but gotta delineate the two.
Yeah, that's true. Samuel.
Yeah, that just like I mean I was like me and Kyle was like, what the fuck? But that was slightly upset. Slightly upset. Mm-hmm. But this next one, it was getting to me.
Oh yeah.
It was getting to me. It was hard for me to see it. It was hard for me to see it. Cause y'all know, if y'all saw that Stanley tribute. If you
haven't, you can go ahead and watch the Stanley tribute.
Yeah, Stanley tribute we made shortly after he died.
Yeah.
That I was very upset and hurt
very upset
to hear about his passing. And I like Kyle always tell me that I took it harder than he did.
But took it very, very hard.
Yeah, Stan was my idol. He was my idol, and it's still hard to accept that he is dead. Even though he basically achieved everything he had wanted. we don't know that for sure, but for the most part, you from looking outside in, it seemed like he would be, but you don't completely know a person. But it was just hard seeing him go without, ever getting to meet him or, getting to say goodbye. So it was very hard. So when they did that tribute, I did get a little upset.
It was teary eyed.
Yeah, I did get a little upset. It was just so sad to me. And then when they had the cameo, it was just one last piece of him, saying goodbye. Not just to me, but to all his fans and his family especially. Yeah, it was very, very, it was a very conflicting moment for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was nice to see how they did the tribute for him and how they're keeping the cameos in there. And I hope they find a way to keep doing cameos for him even after they run out of the ones he made. Somehow show a tribute to him. So yeah, it was a bittersweet moment. But anyway, this next cameo is her amnesia, Carol's amnesia. In the movie, you saw that she basically had no memories of herself, of her former life, but she could feel something pulling her in that direction of what she used to be before they turned her into, what was her Kree name?
Sunset Overdrive.
That's exactly right, my friend. Her name was Sunset Overdrive. Now available on Xbox One. Go and buy it today.
The game was trash.
Yeah, it was trash. But comic books, Carol Danvers was Miss Marvel at the time when she came across her amnesia, and it was not due to the Kree at all. It was actually due to a Fox property that is now a Marvel property because of that. Because of if y'all don't know, as of a couple days ago, the Fox Marvel deal went through. And it's been complete, and now
finally
it's finalized. Everything's done, so it's a done deal. But anyway, the Fox property I am referring to is, in fact, the X-Men. Rogue, the one with the mysterious powers to take any person's ability by touch. So in the comic books at the time, Carol was Miss Marvel, and she got into a fight with Mystique and some of the members of the Brotherhood of Mutants, and at the time, Rogue was under Mystique's tutelage, misguided and misunderstood what was going on at the time.
She was her mama. Mama.
So yeah, Mystique had her convinced that Miss Marvel was the bad guy and needed to take her down. So she had her grab her and hold on to her for as long as she could, which put Miss Marvel into a coma and permanently gave Rogue the powers of flight and superhuman strength. So, eventually, Carol got out of the coma, regained all of her abilities, and went on with her life. But even afterwards, there's still mistrust between her and Rogue.
Yeah.
But just a little tidbit how they kind of twisted around completely due to the fact that they did not have all of their properties at their disposal. And even if they did, it would be kind of hard to put that in.
Yeah, there was no way Rogue was gonna make it. With the Kree.
Yeah. That's a way too difficult to do. But it would have been interesting to see them try. It would have made it horrible, but it would have been interesting.
Yeah.
And then is that it? Oh, the last cameo was I think it's a good transition based on what we were just talking about. Was the classic color smash in the movie. As most of the comic book fans should know, there was not a drastic, but a slight color change for Carol Danvers between her transition from Miss Marvel to Captain Marvel. Wardrobe and a color change.
Yeah.
She was Marvel. She had the black, red, and gold. For those of you who didn't notice, when Carol was getting ready to go into battle to go find the hidden Kree ship that Mar-Vell hid away for the power source for the Lightspeed engine, which turned out to be the Tesseract. Another little Easter egg right there.
Spoiler.
She asked Monica to help her change her colors since she no longer considered herself part of the Kree.
So she's trying to change to the team.
Yeah, yeah. So they went through a few different color changes. One of which was black, red, and gold.
Yeah, that was true. Yeah.
Yeah. And was there another one that was white, red, and gold?
No, this was another one that I've seen on a comic book.
Mm.
So yes.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, that had nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah. But yeah, one of which was black, red, and gold. So it was a nod to the classic colors for Miss Marvel. So that was interesting how they did that. And yeah, so that was pretty much all the major Easter eggs that we wanted to discuss. So yeah, overall we thought that Captain Marvel was a very great movie.
Mm-hmm.
Was no Into the Spider-Verse quality, but it was great.
Into the Spider-Verse is still my favorite movie of the year.
Right? So beast.
But as always, this is KMP's Comic World. I'm Kyle.
I'm Phil. Philly. That's right, Philly. I'm Philly.
You Philly. I'm Philly.
That's right. Hey. Y'all remember? Steve Otis. You going battles? You gonna fight? Just letting you know. Yeah, that's my little bro, JL. That's my little bro. JL. Just letting you know.
Hit him with the.
Hey. You ain't mad, is you? You ain't mad.